Alright boys, I got funded in literally 2 days, so you can just copy exactly what I did. Let's go into it. So as you can see, this is the Funding Pips website. As you can see, this is the account. This is the profit, 8%. And today is 18th of September. We start this challenge September 11. We ended the challenge September 16. Why I said 2 days? Because as you can see right here, I bought this challenge 11. I took first trade and I took the second trade. I closed both trades here at Friday, which took me 2 days to meet the profit split. There was Saturday, Sunday, which is weekend days, and 2 days, just 0.01 lots for minimum trading days. But it took me only 2 single days to pass this phase 1. So yeah, in this video, I want to talk about what you need, guys, to be able to do the same thing. So yeah, if I go on the chart, first thing you need is a strategy, okay? It's a strategy and it is a trading edge, it's the same thing. You need to have a trading edge, you need to have a strategy for you to be able to pass it, because if you don't have it, don't buy accounts, go demo, go backtest, and first find your trading edge. Because if you don't have a trading edge, you are not trading, you are gambling, okay? Without trading edge, don't even buy a funded account. Don't buy it, you're gonna blow it. If you're gonna pass it, it's a luck, you are gambling, you are not trading. Don't do that. So first thing is a trading edge, okay? So how I trade, basically 3 simple things, okay? First thing for me is bias. How I identify my bias based on daily and based on a short time frame by market structure, okay? Are we trending up? Are we trending down? Simple as that. So as you can see, let's say this strategy works literally on every single asset. You can test it. Market structure either moves up, down, or sideways. So that's how it is. So as you can see, GBP, JPY, let's call it, we are creating what? Series of higher highs and higher lows, okay? Higher low, higher high, higher low. Right now, we broke market structure to the upside and we are creating another higher high point. How can you identify market is trending bullish? Is by creating series of higher highs and higher low. When market is gonna break structure to the downside, okay, that means market is no longer in a bullish trend, market is right now in a bearish trend. That means we are trending right now. When market is in this phase, which means bullish phase, we are gonna be only looking to take buys. If market is in this phase, which means downtrend, we are gonna be only looking to take sells, okay? How I identify my buys based on daily and H4 time frame. So if I look at GBP, JPY right now, I see that market is creating series of higher highs and higher lows. This is an equal low, okay, not broken. Higher high, some type of a higher low, and we are aiming for right now what? Higher high point. So I know based on daily time frame, market is in a bullish trend. If I zoom on H4 time frame, same thing. This for me, swing low, this for me, swing high. So in all this space, I know market is bullish. And I'm not gonna be selling, okay? In all this space, market is bullish because this is my swing low and this is my swing high. And that's how it is. So, which means for market to be bearish, market needs to break this swing low. Other than that, market can do whatever it wants and then still continue to be bullish, okay? So you need to pay attention, guys, to the higher time frames for a direction, because let's say if I zoom on H1 or let's say M30 and I'll be looking at the markets at this phase, okay, which market is creating downtrend, but I'm zoomed in on M30, okay, market was creating some type of a downtrend, but then what happened? Market broke structure to the upside. Why? Zoomed out. We are in if I use FIBs, I like to use FIBs as well for potential reversal zone. I will explain you the zones in a few, but you were shorting the markets where markets was at the 38.20, which is the first price reversal zone, first potential reversal zone for price when price can reverse. So why would you sell market at this zone? Okay, so for the direction, all the time look at higher time frames, look at where we at higher time frames, identify your swing high, swing low, identify your trend on daily, on H4, and stick with the trend. Go up when we go up, go down when we go down. Simple as that, okay? Thing number 2 in my strategy would be key levels. Okay, key levels as well. Daily, H4, excuse me, and H1. So how am I drawing my key levels is based on reaction in the past or previous market structure high, previous market structure low. What I mean by previous market structure high and low, market is trending up. This is a previous structure low, high, this is a previous structure high, this is a previous structure high, okay? And what price tends to do, price tends to test these levels and acts as a level of support, creating a higher low point at this point and go up from here. So that's usually my entry point, okay? Higher low points are my entry base points. So if I go on a daily time frame right now, let me remove this real quick. If I go on a daily time frame, so what I know based on this is my key level number 1. Why? Based on reaction on daily, huge rejections. This all was a rejection. And then price finally broke above here, which means if price breaks above one or more candlesticks above the major key level, that means that key level is broken. So after some type of a key level is broken, okay, let's say we got this major key level, price is doing something like this. After some type of a key level is broken, what I'm gonna be waiting for all the time is a retest, okay? Retest of the key level, retest of the previous structure high, and then go up from here. So if I zoom on a GJ, on H4, let's say, what I want to see as again is a third thing for me is I hope you got the key levels down. As I said, is a previous market structure high, previous market structure low, or daily H4 key zones where price reacted multiple times in the past. As you can see, this is a key level, huge key level. We just broke out of this key level, we tested this key level, and we are continued to be bullish. So I'm expecting huge push to the upside on GBP JPY. And yeah, that's basically key levels. Daily H4 time frames based on reactions in the past, what price gave you, or previous market structure high, previous market structure low in the downtrend. Once I got these things down, what I'm going to be waiting for is a lower time frame structure shift, okay? Because let's call it, this is a daily or H4 time frame, okay? We got our swing high, we got our swing low, swing high. We know on a daily, this is the daily time frame, we are bearish, right? We are bullish, which means we are trying to find some type of a higher low point to be formed and then go higher. On a daily, we are looking something like this. On H1, we are going to be looking something like this. We are going to be in a counter trend, okay? Because pullback is a counter trend on the lower time frames. The daily pullback is a counter trend on H1, on M30, M15, etc., etc. So for me to be able to identify that higher low point on daily will be formed is by market structure shift on the lower time frames. What does that mean? That means this let's say M30, this M30 downtrend, what is going to happen? It's going to shift its own structure and it's going to become uptrend. Okay, so on M30 it's going to look something like this, the market structure shift, and that's what I'm waiting for. And on the daily time frame it's going to be, let's say, bearish candlestick like this to the downside, then it's going to be some type of a doji candlestick, and then it's going to be some type of a bullish engulfing to the upside. This 3 candlestick pattern is going to be market structure shift on the lower time frame. So if I go on the chart right now, okay, so I know my swing low, my swing high, I'm going to be looking to buy. I know also my key levels by looking at the past, okay, right here. So right now, H1 M30 for lower time frame structure shift, simple as that. So as you can see, boys, we got price trending down, creating series of higher lows and lower highs and lower lows. Then price stopped here, broke structure to the upside, which gives me that lower time frame structure shift, okay, when price broke above this resistance. And right now, once I got that, simply what I'm gonna do is, again, same thing. Let's draw this key level out. We know we are at the key level, right? This is gonna be my internal low, this is gonna be my internal high. Let's call it, okay? So simply what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be setting buy limit on a previous market structure high. So in this case it was here. So once price break this level with this candlestick right here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting a buy limit on this intraday key level. I'm going to be setting a stop loss under this level. And in terms of targets, boys, this is kind of bad example because price pullback only like 38.20. Sometimes price is, let's say, here, and we get the structure shift here, which means we are going to be, in terms of risk reward, really well, because I'm always targeting the swing high. But in this case, swing high is only, let's say, 1 hour. So if it's in this case, I will be targeting negative 27. So I'm going to use Fips as well for negative 27. Point A, point B, swing low, swing high, okay? So negative 27 is a target because I want to have positive risk to reward. And as you can see, price is approaching it nicely. And from that point, boys, as you can see, once we broke structure on the lower time frames, we never ever broke it back, and we are continue this bullish trend to the upside again. So this is the target. And yeah, that's basically it. That's basically for the first step, which is the strategy. Okay, daily H4 bias, daily H4 key levels, previous market structure high, previous market structure low. Then wait for market structure shift on the lower time frames. Okay, which is gonna be, as I said, prices in a push phase, then prices in a pullback phase, which is in a downtrend. Enter the H1 need to shift to be bullish, which is gonna be something like this. Then wait for price to retest at this previous market structure high, and then do exactly what I said. Place buy limit on the structure high, place stop loss under the internal low, and target the swing high. This is my strategy, this is how I trade, this is how I make all my money.